UNSC also have convened an emergency meeting. United Nations Security Council also have convened an emergency meeting. And in Israel, there is a state emergency. In Israel, there is a state emergency. This is the news that is coming up. What is the solution for the present ongoing Israel-Palestina conflict? And both sides are using violence. We cannot blame one side, either Hamas or Israeli government. Both sides are using violence as a weapon. And who should resolve this issue? Who should bell the cat? In spite of international systems, international system is failing, and innocents, particularly women and children. If you see the data, most of the victims, innocent, most of the casualties, they are women and children. So in this perspective, I wish your opinion, how to solve the issue, and any extra points or new points you wish to add. Ever మాట్లాడతారు?
I believe economic cooperation can also be pursued, ma'am, because the recent UAE and Israel cooperation was based on technology sharing and resources sharing. So similarly, when there is a two-state solution, easy access of resources and economic cooperation and pilgrimages movement will better cordial relationships. So even with the Palestine and also with other Arab nations, if there is better technology transfer and economic cooperation, there will be easy scope to pursue it, ma'am.
Good. India-EU issue, India-EU trade talks, trade deal talks. అంటే యాక్చువల్గా మనకి ఆల్రెడీ 4 years బ్యాక్ ఫిల్మ్స్లో క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చింది, 3 years బ్యాక్. BTIA, బ్రాడ్ బేస్డ్ ట్రేడ్ అండ్ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ అగ్రిమెంట్, ఇండియా EUకి సంబంధించి. సో ఇప్పుడు జరుగుతున్న టాక్స్ మీద, ఇండియా EU ట్రేడ్ టాక్స్ మీద యూ నీడ్ టు స్పీక్ ఆన్. మీరు మాట్లాడాలి. ఎవరు మాట్లాడతారు? ఇండియా EU trade talks.
India EU has been in talks for BTIA for easily for a decade, and the reason why it has come to a halt is because of the issues over tariffs and access to markets, and also visas to Indian professionals. So visas to Indian professionals has been India's primary interest, because India has a good human resource and it expects better visa access to us. And now what we have done in this virtual summit is we have proposed, both the countries have shown interest in resuming the talks and doing further on the trade agreement. Now this will help India because of already the supply chains are disrupted, and India is currently facing a huge crisis, and EU has been very helpful with its medical aid. And the third thing is with EU and China has going through a bad phase by broken talks, and trade is going under crisis. So I think it will be very helpful. And one more aspect is with India, it has been 1 year since Ladakh crisis, but there has been no much progress over it. With India currently shown as a single, USA as an ally, EU can be a better ally even in case of trade disruptions in Malacca area. So I think it has much strategic benefits in all dimensions.
Good. Nothing much. ఎందుకంటే ఎనీథింగ్ ఏది కాంక్రీట్గా ఇంకేం అవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి ఓన్లీ అజంప్షన్సే.